So this
That
was
was
Probably would
when
have
they.
said that.
that's the
This
question of the
Probably,
year.
probably wasn't bad.
we don't know because this is summertime. We don't know what these
Yeah,
niggas do. We see them all of the time.
that's fair. Oh yeah, no, you should definitely look at Twitter, PJ, because I forgot that I had this what's it called? Oh, a list. Yeah. So that way, although I should really stop with the list because I started following.
Oh, it's
I
funny.
started being horny on main, so I might as well just get rid of the list.
When
How
was that?
many Twitter accounts you got them?
How many do I have? I just don't want.
Okay.
He's like just making sure.
Nah, yeah, I don't have a burner for Twitter yet. Actually, there's no point having a burner for
You
Twitter
got a
because
bunch of
it's
nasty
so
looking pink shit.
like
Shit, I don't know.
there's really no point in having a burner
Dumb
for
as
Twitter.
hell.
There's just so much shit everywhere on Twitter. It doesn't matter. The burner for Instagram was necessary though.
For what?
I didn't appreciate the Instagram algorithm when I was horny on main. It was more bitches than food on my explore page. I kind of had to leave.
Oh no.
Truly a tragic event, you know.
I need the diva is bad though. Which one? Yo, see, I have it in open fucking Twitter because you already said fucking RIP shit of Ashtray.
Me?
I didn't.
Not me.
I don't remember. I don't remember sometimes what the fuck I
so
said.
happy. I'm so happy because I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't
I'm usually sick. Hey, after you just had a conversation, dude, you cried.
half of the shit I don't remember
So
sending.
Nick probably would have blocked you right then and there.
I would have sucked my teeth audibly, but I've been like,
Nick said, Ash, look at the fucking that beam. The beam of that travel that man's head. He said,
I was
oh.
mad. Respectfully,
You said
they should
respawn
have
kill.
shot that nigga on camera, but he is a kid though.
They
What?
should have shot that nigga on camera.
What?
Respawn kill.
Nah, for TJ, it was a white kid who fully put a window in a cop's chest.
Yeah.
He like you can see the light on the other side of that nigga's chest.
Respawn kill. He just rose up. Boom.
That man turned around. He's like,
Why they had to shoot him on camera?
white child. Honestly, because they need to show more white kids getting
It's
shot.
HBO. That's what they need to do.
They do. If they can show Cassie's 17-year-old ass, quote unquote, you know what I mean? They can show this nigga getting shot. You know, like that's picking and choosing at that point because niggas is freak bulls. The directors swear.
Oh yeah, I was both going crazy on
That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
That shit yesterday was fucking foul.
niggas is low key gross, but it's funny.
Yeah, niggas is foul.
Wait, what happened? I forgot.
Yeah, niggas is fucking.
Stoop to Craigslist to gain money.
Oh,
Fucking disgusting
that
ass
shit.
dude.
I know you were going to say that. Look, all right, respectfully, hold on.
You beckoning.
Hear me out.
No, Tim. You beckoning to the fucking vast void of the internet on a site called Twitter saying, where y'all get them? Amazon? It's a wild statement, too.
So I said, that's why I said what I said. I was like, go ahead and buy it. Goofy.
That man.
Hey,
Honest, curious question. Honest question, bro.
It's an honest
chilling, but
question
it's wild.
everybody can see.
Hey man, Shorty was
Nigga was
preaching on Twitter. I had to
screaming into the void.
quote that. I had to retweet and quote that. I said, "Please God, where are they? Show me."
What if TikTok was called Dick Cock? That would be funny, I think.
that's
The fight
fucking retarded.
The funny is a dumbass fucking page. I do follow them, Deshaun.
Like, go ahead, buy it, goofy ass. that was the best response.
I put too
You know
much
what it is?
grabba.
You know what the
Too
craziest
much
part
grabba
is?
in my Swift.
That's definitely not the worst thing I could have quoted and retweeted. Because there's a girl that did some porn shit No, OnlyFans chick. She tweeted, it's a pinned tweet on her page. She said, I don't care about your age, looks, or race. No, I am not damaged or broken. I know my purpose in life, and that is to satisfy as many men as possible. And I will serve that purpose willingly and happily. I will never tell you no. You always come first. Pick a hole and go to town. Now, I could have retweeted that, but I didn't. Because I'm
You
a
But you
better
saved
person
it.
He
now.
said, but I
But you
didn't.
saved it.
I was going to, but I didn't.
I'm only just now adding her to the
But you
list. Oh, wait,
saved it.
it's already in the list. That's all.
He said, I'm still a moderate citizen. I haven't turned to the dark side yet.
No, I didn't say it. It's her pin tweet. It's her pin tweet. I'm just scrolling through the page again. It is in the list though.
I still think it'd be a good idea to give an Oculus to a blind person.
What nigga? What? Wait, why is that not more wild than what I'm saying, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I'm saying wild. That's not.
What?
I stuttered.
You heard what that said? He said, "Yo, say it again, Deshaun."
Deshaun is
Say it again.
lowered. I want you to know that. Deshaun
Hey,
is
yo.
lowered.
Say it again louder for the people in the back, Deshaun.
You want me to tweet it too?
Nah, wait. That's gonna get you canceled. Nigga said, "What if you give a? What is it? You said, would it be wrong?"
I was like,
You
we
said,
should.
would it be?
I think we should give blind people Oculus VR headsets,
For what?
so they can at least experience VR. They can't see it, so you know.
How's that gonna happen?
Stop asking questions.
And then I got me thinking. I was like, "Damn! All right. So if you give a pair of shoes to somebody with no legs, what if you give gloves to somebody with no hands?" And then, just the list just
Oh,
kept
that's
going
how it
on.
started. That's the sort of crazy shit. Okay.
And then the list just kept going on. I'm like,
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's in shit dick. Got his jammies on. Let's go.
ah, fuck. God damn it.
See.
Game annoying, yo. Y'all see that the game was like Kanye West has done more for his career than Dr. Dre.
Ooh. And
He's
nigga acting like Dr. Dre didn't create the game, basically. By what's the word? By transitive property.
You can say by transit.
Transitive.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm serious, niggas. Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, the game. That's the progression.
The most wild thing I've seen recently on any social media was when they pulled out that old clip of 50 Cent making a poem for DJ Khaled. When DJ Khaled like roasted on him, he was like, he pretty much it was just saying like, I know where your mom works, I know where you live, I know where she lives. Don't fuck with me. But he said it in like the most creepy ass way in a poem. I was like, damn, don't fuck with 50 Cent at all.
someday.
I mean, whoa. You said did have a bar. You said he shot the nigga the same amount of times he got shot and he didn't live.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm here for a real reason.
Cause he got hit like I got hit, and he fucking breathing.
Nah, the hardest was when that nigga was on Oprah quoting that shit. He was on Oprah. She said, "Oh well, the guy died, didn't he?" And he said, "Yeah, he got hit like I got hit."
Somebody commented, he ain't even talking about me, but I'm scared.
I see him at the BET Award. That's funny. Like, I remember seeing Khaled. I'm a fucked up nigga. You should do something to me. Y'all got this little poem I wrote for DJ Khaled. Check this shit out, right? It's called I Just Want to Tell You What a Psychic Told Me. Your car tires got stabbed out. Now you know. I know where you be. I just want to tell you what the psychic told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see. But I just want to tell you what the psychic told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at her, sleep. I just want to tell you what the psychic told me. I'm not the kind of nigga you should fuck with, babe. I'm special.
I'm special. No,
More risk and passion than I ever.
what's worse is they got when he says, "I know where your mama work at." They show a clip of her sleeping at work
What?
with pictures of DJ Khaled on the table. I was like, "Yo, this is."
Oh.
He's like, "Yeah, don't worry. I know where your mom live. I know where she work."
Are you? Is this snuff film? What are you talking about?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Why are you talking? How did they? Is this memes? Like, what are you? Like, what are you? Did they just Photoshop?
No, it's not a Photoshop. This is like a legit thing. I'm gonna share it right here.
That nigga found.
Why did
They
you call
found
it
him.
a film?
Because that's what it is. Niggas be pulling on random niggas in the internet, do bad things, right?
No, snuff films.
Yeah. I used to pull up to do bad shit on the different. Alright, fair enough. I was too general.
He's like, "That's okay. I know
Really
where you
leave
be."
the word now.
Hey, I should. I'll think that's my bad. Wait, what's the definition of snuff film?
Huh?
Snuff
Oh,
film?
You even
yeah,
didn't watch that shit.
homicide. Fair enough.
You
No,
like
you
that.
put on the fucking list.
It's a
I
splatter
mean, some of
film.
the legal ones. Yeah, no, the legal ones are even on the list. I'm pretty sure.
On a list of what?
Like you can like certain movies are blacklisted or
Oh,
they're on
yeah.
the
Okay.
they're on what's there's Congress has an official running list
What snuff movie
as well. I
means?
forget.
It's a slang term for a pornographic film that shows an actual murder of one of the performers as at the end of a sadistic act. Splatter film, also called snuff movie.
Yeah, I didn't get porn
I just
definition
did
of
like 4
a film that takes active
But
homicide.
you've seen the porn ones.
I've heard of
Don't,
it. I
don't,
actually
don't,
haven't. No, I
don't,
what?
don't,
No.
don't.
I'm so serious. So I can say with guarantee, honestly, if something looks like it goes south on a porn, that I'm not. I can happily say I've never been surprised at the end of a porn film to watch one of them get fucking murdered.
Right before, right?
No,
Mm.
no, I've never. No, never. I swear.
He's like, "It's not me. The goblin did it."
Maybe went goblin mode.
Alright, so I need
Norman's on sabbatical.
That was probably one of my favorite lines from him. He was like, Norman's on sabbatical, honey." He's like, "Oh, okay. When is he gonna come back?"
I'm back. On his way soon. Because he got hit like I got hit in the head. He ain't fucking breathing.
I gotta move something real quick. Is that back? Charge my headphones while I do.
Oh, shit. That's just like I'm trying to picture it, and the only way I can picture it is like those cargo ships that are shipping other ships with that is shipping other stuff on it. That's the only way I can visualize that in my head. Yeah, okay, so that's exactly how I was picturing it too. A ship shipping ships. So it's a can. You remember those ShopRite commercials? I remember those those can shopping commercials. That's what it reminds me of. Rose to put rose on her rows of roses. Oh, speaking of the word James, I saw a post. It was like there'll be a guy named James, and there's only one person. So what? Imagine if there was a person named James, just Jame, and there's two people named James. So now it's actually a Jameses instead of just If I just saw the one. If A is B, then B is C. If the idea is that A is C, then the idea is correct. That's a math problem. That's essentially what a math problem is. If A is B, then B is C. If the idea is that A is C, then the idea is correct. That exists in that exists in. Oh, when they're in the car and it's Samuel L. Jackson and known knowns and known unknowns. No knowns and known unknowns, and they're like, what? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. What? What if there's a country out there named what? And you're like, where are you from? What? I'm asking you, where are you from? What? Yeah, they're not rebooting it anymore. They decided to cancel the reboot, which is no, what is it? Reese Witherspoon, the guy who voices Granddad, he passed away a couple years ago. Right after they announced the reboot, he passed away, and then after a while, it's like, you can't really do it without the spirit of it. So I guess they just said we're just going to scratch it. We're not doing it, which is fine because I feel like you can't. I feel like it would have been good. They could have. Yeah, that's how it tends to happen.
They be thinking about shit before they say it. That's something I don't do. You should just play some Elden Ring and relax.
Yo, them Elden Ring TikToks be they're excessive.
Nigga said play some Elden Ring to relax.
Yeah,
I might as well fucking smoke crack.
There is no way you gonna relax playing Elden Ring.
Like what?
The way I be seeing them TikToks, you
just prayed on my downfall. That's crazy.
I'm really not.
That's crazy. You literally just did.
I'm really not.
You literally just did.
He said, he's telling you to go to sleep angry.
I assume you're not trying to speedrun that game.
I
frankly don't.
It don't matter.
He said,
don't let that.
Why would you even tell me to start that type of game after I've already been frustrated with video games? That's something you tell somebody to start.
Learn, motherfucker, learn. I'm asking to learn how to fight the boss. Have fun,
nigga.
If you get frustrated, beat your Tim does. Take a whole. Don't take the whole month off.
Nigga, I'm still confused on the fact of you wanted me to go into that and not be frustrated. Just the whole point of me getting off to beat my dick is because I'm too frustrated to play the game.
But then you come back in like 5-10 minutes, you're reset, you feel better. You're not as frustrated. Not frustrated at all.
You say you'll feel calm.
PS5 controllers cost too much for me to be playing Elden Ring right now.
My boy. You're crunching numbers right now. That's a different kind of stress.
Oh my fucking.
Sometimes me roll, me slash, whack with sword. Sometimes that's all you need. And I've seen you play Mortal Shell. I know it's not going to turn out the way that Tim with Tim. Oh,
I had the game. I literally got farther than Tim in that game in literally one sitting than he did in 2 months because I literally had like a fraction more fucking patience than he did.
he said, "Oh, wow, that really sucks. That was kind of a hard fight."
He said,
"Okay,
"Damn,
I
died in an area I've never been to before. Now I gotta make my way back. So, oh no."
Then that 3 minutes of time that I just lost, it's a hit to my pride as a man.
It was a little longer than 3 minutes. I would say like 10 minutes, but even then, it's like you did it the first time, you could do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got through it by the grace of God, then maybe you should have got through it in the first place.
Nah, see, the thing is, with those games, you just enter a zone where nothing frustrates you. Like I had that moment. It's not. I wouldn't even say.
Well, no, it's also it. I think it's after. Yes, you're right about that. I think it's more so because it's more so like because the whole frustration I feel like for a lot of people comes from someone like them dying and them not being able to get back to their souls, them dying again, and then their souls being lost. But I feel like once you lose your souls, then at that point you can't get mad at anything else. Like from there, it's just a new start. You know what I mean?
Just let it go.
Hey, it's a new ground zero, and you just
let it
start
go.
building back.
Just let it go. Like, admittedly, I was like, Remnant is definitely not as hard of a game, but I had the solo rip.
I don't know.
I had no idea.
I don't know. Some of the mechanics seem like cheesy on purpose.
No, for sure. But like, I would watch YouTube videos and I would get frustrated because I would look at what they're playing on. They're either playing on PC with like fully maxed out gear, like the perfect thing to kill that boss, or they're playing on like 2 difficulties lower than me.
True.
I'm sitting there like, so how the fuck am I supposed to solo this shit? It's like, all right, cool. So we went into the thing. I got the jungle god. That was help, right? That's the only reason why I beat it. And my primary gun was not the one I should have been using. Cool. Calm. Collected. There's only one person on the entire YouTube scene that impressed me. Where the guy did that shit on fucking, what was it? Nightmare difficulty? Melee only? Riptide?
Oh, I ain't see the melee only.
Yeah, he did.
I saw the both action one.
But like even then, that's still impressive, right? But there's like a handful, is what I'm trying to say. Like there wasn't a lot of shit going on.
I mean, there probably wasn't also a lot of people that actively skipped the intro.
It wasn't the intro thing. It was just
that's what you think, but I feel like that was a extreme fuck you, convenient fuck you, shrouded into Riptide. I feel like that was a very convenient fuck you.
So I found that so I was checking shit, right? Like, because I was confused. I'm like, so what did everybody else get the exact same kind of like played out storyline? And it turns out that like I was talking about it like I was a really low. It's not. It was like, so everybody had. It was like a 1 in 4, like a 1 in 5 chance of rolling specifically. So there's not that many, because again, like you start on Earth, right? So it's just the order in which it goes, and there's only a certain number of bosses. So like you fought, what was it again? The big dude in the shroud, right? Yeah. So it's like that was just the order, and it was like everything fights 2, but Riptide getting that second lower the chances a little bit because he's a strategically harder boss than the other ones, where you're kind of just dodging. They have very like noticeable large attack patterns. You kind of just like with Shroud, like he dips and dodges, but it's very clear when he's going to shoot, and it's very easy to dodge. The issue with Red is it's not one dodge, it's four. You know,
Wait.
and I like again like to kind of loop back to the whole frustration thing. I was getting frustrated, and to a certain point, I just accepted that I'm never going to beat this game, so I just played.
Hey yo.
I just sat there and I played. I learned him. And then I close. And I was like, oh shit, kick back in. The frustration kicked back in a little bit. And then I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning and I beat that motherfucker.
He
I
said,
put the jungle gods in.
so he said, I'm going to sleep angry. When I wake up, I'll
No.
be ready to beat him.
No, we played GTA for like 5 hours after that. I was still trying to beat that boss. Like I was not upset at all. I fucking
I'll be back home.
Oh, that's another thing too. People be raging at GTA. Like just change servers, bro.
And change to a server that might not work.
Tyler critical. How you gonna get cyberbullied? Just log off. You want to play GTA with your friends? Just go find a solo session. It's not hard. Or just find a session with less people. It's like, oh shit, the 20 oppressors on the map, the 20 red blips on the map, all the skulls and shit. Yeah, it's probably not the best time for you to do some missions with your friends. Just go do something else.
I think people just prefer just raging on Twitter instead of thinking of the smart way of just not doing anything.
Just stop bitching. Fucking that's the thing that always gets me about the Elden Ring shit. Like I think it's funny when they're surprised by a boss. Like, oh, that fucking the dragon shit where like he teleports and then does like he either teleports you and swipes or teleports in front of you and just the flame breaths. Yeah, that's pretty funny to die the first time. But like you could think about the difficulty of a Dark Souls game. Like you knew what you were getting into, buddy.
Some people actually didn't get into they didn't expect it. Some I know one person was like, "Yeah, I never ever played a Dark Souls game. This is my first time." I was like, "Oh, well, good luck."
But the thing is, like, you have like the entire community, like the entire Dark Souls community, or at least anybody who's ever played that kind of game before, saying, "Hey, this game is really hard," and you can't tell me that like you bought Elden Ring or bought like any kind of game like that, like Sekiro, anything, without hearing that Dark Souls is a hard game. You know, like maybe you go into the game, you weren't expecting, oh, no difficulty setting. Okay, that's kind of wild. Fucking okay, so you went into the game and you tried to fight the fucking the Forest Sentinel first time. You realize that you're supposed to sneak past him because it's really not even worth your time to fight him. Okay. But it's like you didn't expect this at all.
Really?
Like you didn't expect the game with no difficulty setting to be a little challenging.
True.
And then you immediately like rage at it. Like, come on, bro. Like, save the drive.
Hey yo.
Take a shot. Have some fun. Especially if you've never played Dark Souls before, you don't understand the frustrations that people have gone through trying to like beat the same. You're new. Fuck you trying to speed the game for? Slow your roll. You go back to Warzone.
Yeah.
Go back to Warzone.
The fucking Warzone with the other bozos. Call of Duty is a hard game. That shit gives me geek.
Oh, it's Tim.
Had to block some fucking Warzone clips.
Oh, you know what's fucked up, Tristan? They raised the price of the cheeseburger at McDonald's.
They did?
Yeah.
How much?
It's like $3.19 now.
God.
And what about the dollar
So
menu?
now,
Did they change the dollar menu?
I don't know about the dollar menu, but I'm talking about like on Uber Eats.
Okay.
So like now, because my order used to be 4 cheeseburgers, or the 2 cheeseburger meal, and 2 extra cheeseburgers, and then fries, and I'd be Gucci. But now I just got 2 doubles, because they're $3.89. So
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. I don't have to tell you about that one. I'm trying to look up the price of a fucking cheeseburger right now. Where is the cheeseburger? Oh, $1 menu. Why is it the only? All right. Well, anyway, the only comparable thing that I see right now is the sausage McMuffin. It's still $1.29.
Mm.
I don't remember the last time I had McDonald's, but I wouldn't be surprised during this whole inflation that's going on. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. You remember that song from Super Size Me?
Price of the cheese going up. It's fucking insane.
I'm literally playing
That's
Spiderman.
fucked up. You just mentioned it, QJ. I see a Chris Brown Rihanna TikTok. When Chris Brown landed that right jab on Rihanna's football helmet.
I saw that.
Wait a minute.
Ding.
Wait a minute.
I saw that shit.
I gotta look. I only check TikTok when I'm about to go to bed.
Yeah, that's probably smart, this song. Probably safe.
This dude ran out the wheelchair. He said I could walk. Somebody said he living in the gulag.
Now that boy was down debaucherous. He said, "You're screwing my noodles."
Yo. He said, your vernacular and your words are throwing me off bounds, man. Need one more fucking rigmarole like that. My motherfucking school in this bitch.
It's official to say Batman wears black Air Forces.
That's all that man wore in that movie, for real. Yeah, we can talk about it now.
You've seen it.
Yo, the meaning.
That 2-piece from Bruce Wayne in the club was the meanest thing in the whole movie. Like, by far.
That hallway guns fight scene was pretty good, too.
Not real good.
God, we were just talking about that. That shit is so hard.
When you see Batmobile in the alley for the first time, that shit was fire.
Yeah, people were in the theater cheering when that came up. They started clapping and everything.
I mean, that one kind of got my
yeah, it already
got me a little roused.
Made the PP a little standy.
Mm-hmm.
Helium is used for medicine, scientific research, arc welding, refrigeration.
I'm a clown. Only those who have summited K2 can smoke. They point you up in the right to become a.
After climbing a mountain, you smoke K2, your lungs gonna collapse.
No, it's like after I get down and like get back into real life. It's like getting a Pokemon. It's like
that much stress.
Not getting
that
a
much
Pokemon.
Stress, no.
I'm not gonna end up like that boy. Fucking what's his name? John Krakauer. Fucking. He was like, yeah, I watched half my team die. I went back to town and used heroin for the first time. Relax, buddy. Relax.
Excuse me?
The fuck you had to. You don't remember that shit? Stylus read it. He highlighted that shit too. He's like, yeah, the first time he ever used drugs was fucking when he back to fucking Thailand and just laid down missing a finger, and inside of this thing he's like, damn, I watched hella people die, I'm missing a finger, that was really traumatic, let me use some heroin.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think I missed that chapter.
I wasn't even in that class.
Of everything?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so helium is used for mixtures in respiratory treatment like asthma, bronchitis, lung deficiencies. They're used in MRI magnets, high-speed internet and cable TV, mobile phone computer and tablet chips. Helium is used in the production of semiconductor chips, computer hard drives, rocket fuel. That's the one that I know. Microscopes, airbags.
Yeah.
Is used to detect leaks in the hull of a ship.
All right, so all those things outside of superconductors seem very minuscule.
What about people that need it for asthma?
You didn't hear all the medical shit.
Fuck them.
Radio, brother.
You just go give a person with.
Saying, yo, not something else.
You just give a person with bronchitis a balloon and just say, "Suck the helium out of this, and you'll be fine."
Nah, but that's too much helium. Like, fuck.
Take it in doses.
Superconductor. The price of the superconductors go up. Fucking hospitals. You know, they won't be able to get their pumps. Fuck them. Breathe better, pussy. Breathe about it.
Said breathe about it.
Said, you know about that.
I wish I could, so I could laugh.
Very surprised I didn't. I say that past. It's like I still can't. I might get that Omarion.
Shut up.
Fuck is it called? Nah, see, that's the thing. They say sit inside. I say, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna sit in the woods. Clean ass air. Mountainous ass air. Oh, crisp ass air. Literally a breath of fresh air. I was all sipping on that unfiltered creek water. It was busting.
Not unfiltered.
Nah,
you got that.
Like I was genuinely surprised because in a way you could count that as like 7 months of isolation in terms of like viruses doing their thing. Like, I definitely should have came to New York and immediately caught COVID. I should have hopped on the metro, breathed twice and died.
Man said the microorganisms taste good. They ain't that bad.
He said, "You had this kind of air in a while, boy. Welcome back." When we turn to spring,
I should ask God.
I don't be talking to that man no more. Hey, yo, just make it like 15 degrees warmer, bro. Like, you'll appear in somebody's head and tell them to blow up an oil refinery atmosphere a little bit.
You said blow up the oil refinery? What?
Yeah, fuck up the atmosphere. A few degrees.
We already got a hole in the ozone layer that people don't believe exists.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'll be dead by the time that causes a problem. I don't give a fuck. But think about the future fuck the future generation.
Y'all weren't worried about me when I was growing up.
That's what I'm saying, yo. They already done killed the fucking polar bears. Done killed the sea turtles, blamed it on some plastic straws. I mean, they killed off half of fucking Africa for some diamonds and some fucking jewels and shit. It's gotta be one thing. Fuck with the whole, like, ozone layer. The fucking 65-liter hiking pack, by the way, probably, like, top 10 purchases I've ever made. It just helps me not having much shit to worry about. Because if it doesn't fit in the backpack, it gets thrown out.
Hey, yo.
Or the camelback. I mean, obviously, I don't want to throw up my laptop. That would just be terrible.
There is criminal activity nearby.
Yeah, I found that shit.
Go participate, Sean. You know you want to.
I'm Spider-Man. I can't do that. Especially I'm the black Spider-Man.
Use me.
You know how they gonna feel about that? Oh, he's a criminal.
Nigga, what are you saying?
Do you understand that?
Yo, Trist, I don't even know what happened in One Piece, but I know I need something.
I'm a villain, not a monster.
You got 1,000 chapters. You're gonna take.
I'm not starting one until it's fucking done, Tristan.
You wanna? Okay, so you finished.
I said what I said. I'm not starting it until it's done.
Are you gonna? Okay, listen. So when he dies and doesn't finish the series, are you gonna read it? All right, cool.
Because I guarantee you, though. We know he has a plan.
Yeah, he has an ending, but like,
It just kind of goes into.
Honestly, Nick Tristan is right. By the time, if you go at your own pace, by the time you catch up, it should be the ending.
Or at least you'll be there for the final war.
You could do an episode a week, probably.
What?
Not even,
What
no,
show?
no, reading. God, no, fucking watch
One
that
Piece.
shit. God, fucking no. I hold no man to that regard.
Yeah, no.
If you want to watch One Piece, you are a simple.
Oh
you
yeah,
are
good
a demon.
luck. Good fucking
Like
luck.
Naruto's different. You
I
can
just
skip
watched
through all the
it.
fucking through the filler.
Yeah, no, don't
Good.
skip the filler. There's some shit in there.
Good luck if you try to do some shit like couldn't
Dude,
be me.
the thing about One Piece is the filler actually adds up to something eventually. So like
the player that can't level
like
is that
300
the new
episodes
solo
later,
level?
they'll reference the filler. I have no idea. Like he's done that consistently.
So I looked up some dog breeds, and initially I was gonna go with the most badass name out of the dog breeds that I found in Asia. What happens is I'm gonna go with the funniest one and the most threatening sounding name of all of them. I'll keep pulling them out until we get one that's good.
Oh, Nick, did you read Kingdom? Kingdom
Nah.
is 711 chapters. It's ongoing, but
Why does that sound familiar?
It doesn't have the same emphasis as One Piece. Kingdom?
Yeah, what
They
was
probably
it?
made like a Netflix anime that was significantly worse than the actual manga.
Is it is it based on the Korean show with the feudal? Okay, so that's something different
Korean
then.
show is based off the manga.
Purple.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
there's no way they have
it's
double
the
purple.
same one then.
I'm not 100%
Alright, watch
sure.
me. He might fucking just ape me.
Does it involve zombies by chance?
Bro, Bloodhound.
No
Right
zombie.
under you, right under you.
Okay, so no, it's not the same thing.
Oh, Nick, Berserk.
Yo, how does Berserk start, Tristan? Because I found it on Manga House, but I don't know if it's the right beginning. It has him fucking a demon first.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
That's how it starts?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
good.
Yeah, that's exactly how it starts.
It starts off like showing his life, and then there's like a little bit of flashback, and then there's a little bit of flash forward, or like current time, and then a little flashback, fast forward. It's a little back and forth.
Thank you.
But it's not hard to follow, if that makes
No,
sense.
I need the
Like,
light.
It's a very complex story, but it's not like you're not gonna pick it up. So Nick, I added 3 recommendations to the chat. Kingdom is the longest at 711. Gangsta, they had an anime spin-off of it that was pretty good. Gangsta's good. I really like the manga bit. It's only 70 chapters, but it's like a nice little read. And then of course I added Berserk.
Misclicked. Fuck me.
So I added 3 recommendations to the manga links chat for you Nick. So just like a push list.
In a week for some of these.
Honestly, you're probably gonna take a while to read Berserk, or at least I would take a while to read Berserk, because you're gonna be looking at some of the pages and not actually reading, just like looking at the art.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. I want to get that
those
tangible as well. Like, I really would like to collect Berserk because that shit is gorgeous.
It's a banger. Like, I mean, you've obviously seen some of the stills. Like, it's gorgeous.
Bro.
Like he did an interview, or like his interview talking about his frustrations working with him, and saying like he would take 2 or 3 months to draw a fucking chapter, and it's like, yo, they want it
so
in a
many
month.
details.
You are on a monthly. You say, yeah, about that, my boy. I got the best shit of all time. Suck my dick.
Yep.
Nick, this may not be up your immediate alley, but I'm gonna include it in the manga link chat because I enjoyed reading it. Maho Sensei Nijima was pretty good. Mainly liked it for the fights. It's also a decent long series, so you can read it. Not that long. It's 355, but it's a complete series.
So
it's a 10-year-old magician. It's pretty
it's
good.
the alpha.
Yes, it's the I alpha. got shot
at here.
Oh God!
Far right.
What is going on?
You
Keep
know,
a secret from your mother. I stopped eating corn for one day.
I gotta find a new what's another manga reading site? Because half of the app.
I've been using. What are you saying, Deshaun?
I was gonna say because like half of the apps that I could find on the Apple Store
Crossing the water?
just don't have what I used to read or what I was trying to finish reading. They like canceled all, like they like deleted all the apps, and then the sites I do find, there's just too many pop-ups.
Blue?
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
15,
I mean,
15.
so I use manga here.
Something's still
I
here.
feel that
That's another chain.
honestly, I've been enjoying manga
That's
here.
an-
I really haven't had that much of an issue with
Motherfucker.
Alright,
pop-ups
just
and
get the
shit like
fuck out
that.
of here.
Hey,
got
but
it,
I
Tim.
still got perfect half from my pornwa addiction.
The
Rick, I have
Himalayan
updates
sheepdog.
like every like fucking 3 weeks.
Yo, you shut your fucking mouth. All right.
Fucking
Listen.
once in a blue moon.
Listen, bro, a hit every 3 weeks is a hit every 3 weeks. I desire it. It's an addiction, nonetheless. All right,
I
all right,
need
Bucko. How
I
about
need
you
a
pipe
Korean
down
gin
over there
though.
with your negative attitude? Yo, I can't even read my fucking porno without 15 pop-ups, yo.
exactly.
You're not asking for a lot. Really not asking for a lot, yo. This is out of hand. Like this is out of hand.
Deshaun, you should also, if you want to grab manga here, Manga House is decent. Do you have
Depends on what phone you have.
iPhone
Or
12,
if you have an Android tablet, touchy
I have
yummy.
a 12.
12 mini.
Manga House goes hard on this. Oh.
Android anything, touchy yummy is the wave.
What is?
What'd you buy last? What'd you buy
I don't
last?
want to talk about it.
Oh my god.
It's I don't
Rise
want.
with Coxon.
Oh my god.
We talked about this, Nick.
Doxing.
I saw a video on TikTok, okay, and I thought that
You folded on
I
a
was
TikTok
better than
video.
I was, and I realized I got humbled.
You folded.
I got humbled. What do you want me to say?
You got folded by a
The
TikTok video.
Shazzy dog.
I got humbled. I saw a strat, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
Yeah, I'm gonna need a
Oh,
green
you
gin though.
Trap him in the room.
No. Oh, wait, Watson. I also saw the stripper shit. He says, "Somebody come get her."
Thank God. Jesus.
JJK is a fucking banger.
Alright, one time for the one time, you gotta get out the system.
Tristan, do you read JJK?
No.
No. I think you enjoy it.
No, I'll probably read it. I'm
It
running out
gets,
of manga.
it gets a lot more mature. Like, out is typical shonen.
Oh,
Things
but
get a little bit harder, so. And the they go fucking stupid.
I was kind of just reading to see that motherfucker. Dominic
It's all about.
Toretto would not be happy after reading this chapter. True.
It's all about family.
To
Fam,
a certain extent, these boys is wild. Am I
They're
still listening to this
enough for
fucking
honor.
lo-fi hip-hop
they still
playlist?
make those?
Yeah,
They
they're
be
still.
making those, bro.
Yeah, that's a very big trendy thing on YouTube. It's an easy way to make cash too.
Piranha's been out for like 6 years.
Yeah, people have fun with this though.
Yeah.
Piranha came out when I went to college.
Are we going hydroponics?
Fuck hydroponics.
Kick him. Nope,
Two people on
Yeah, I'm
Let him
here.
learn. Let him learn. Kick him. Because this is the representation of the black community.
I guess
No, sure.
Samuel Jackson
Oh,
didn't.
oh,
Yeah, I was
oh,
about to
oh,
say
Ace
like
Windu.
Samuel Jackson didn't
Had
count.
Ace Windu.
Oh yeah, right. They had motherfucking man and right.
Loud black man, yes.
Yeah, they had the loud.
They had one
loud black man, the
the
purple
DC
drank lightsaber, right?
He claimed the purple drank lightsaber.
Yeah.
He made that canon.
Aren't
He's-
you
he chose
loud
it.
ignorant?
He
Shouldn't
said,
that be
"Make
your
it purple,
favorite
please."
Yo,
Aren't you
all I'm
being
saying
loud
is-
and ignorant right
all-
now?
all I'm saying, all I'm saying is, listen. All I'm saying is, yo.
What are you?
all I'm saying
They
is,
made
I-
that nigga for you. What are you talking about? What?
Fucking, he folded too. Black man died in the movie. Of course he did. He got killed by the white man. The fucking shock troop. You telling me the black man getting killed by the Nazi? Not something you picked up on? A word?
Wait, who are you
course.
talking about?
Why don't you pick up the Africana studies book, fucking Umar? Huh? How about that?
All I'm saying is,
All I'm saying is,
Star Wars may or may not be racist. Like, highly.
I mean, a lot of inspiration was from.
R. Lucas is racist.
You say George R.R. Lucas?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
how Nazis went ahead and killed nice teddy bears doing nothing.
The nice teddy bears.
You talking about when the stormtroopers get Ewoks?
Like,
You fucking ignorant goon. Get the man out of this Discord right now.
just
He's upsetting me. I
No,
don't like
no,
He's
no,
upsetting
see,
me.
that's a perfect analogy, bro.
he's
Look at,
upsetting.
look at the nice people have fucking barbecue.
When are you,
Perfect. White
when
man
are you
show
gonna
up with a gun.
apologize for these statements?
Never,
When are you gonna issue an apology? I need a public apology.
never.
Write a statement right now to Disney.
Be blind. Don't be blind. You thought Star Wars was cool. Fuck that. Rewatch that shit. Mid.
We're on the phone. Like, this
Nah,
is-
better yet. QJ want to instigate over here, but let me quote him real quick. Let me quote him. Open your fucking pineal gland. See the truth.
he chose the purple lightsaber.
He purposely chose the purple.
Yeah,
lightsaber.
he asked if it could be
asked.
purple. And
I'm
then George
pretty-
Lucas
I'm pretty
said,
sure
"Yeah."
He made it canon that it was purple. There were no purple lightsabers before he asked for purple lightsabers. to be
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like even in the books, I'm pretty sure like purple lightsabers were not canon. Mace Windu wanted a purple lightsaber,
Listen.
or Samuel L. Jackson wanted a lightsaber. And it's not like he was a character either. He was like the second or third strongest character behind Yoda and maybe someone else.
Yeah.
Well, behind the he wasn't behind the dude with the big ass forehead. No.
What is his name? He was like Kai Andai Mudai, something like that. It's like a 3-word phrase.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Keanu
Oh yeah,
Mundi.
the lore is
Yeah.
he has 2 hearts in his head.
Yeah, Keanu Mundi
Yeah.
You got 2 weak spots in
or
the same
some
spot.
shit. Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, basically.
Oh wait, whatever happened to the fucking the green fizz looking motherfucker? The
Yoda.
no. The other one, like the Aquaman fucking the Aquaman Jedi, the fish dude. He was green. He had like the dreadlock looking. No. See, there we go. I respect it. Find the ignorance of more ignorance. Don't even think of my comment. I respect that. But for real, nah. It's the fuck.
What Aquaman person?
To the PM.
Like, or just look like that. I don't fucking know. The dude who was on the fucking water planet for a little bit got sent off and then immediately killed off half the strongest motherfuckers, minions. And they ain't get no plot armor.
I know who you're talking about. Then I have his image in my head.
I'm trying to visualize.
I thought he was cool. He kind of could have explored him more.
Oh, Kit
Once again.
Fisto.
Oh, Kit
Oh, yeah,
Fisto.
Kit Fisto.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said
Check it,
Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
If he said green guy with dreads, because they made his voice like Jamaican.
He said the Jamaican fish alien, bro. This is
Like seriously, in the Clone Wars, his voice is Jamaican, and he got dreads for hair.
Yeah, no. That like again, they kind of explain him a little more. You know, they were kind of like, okay, cool. This the Jamaican fish alien, kind of cool. We should give him more than 5 minutes, not get killed by minions. When you could have just dove into the water because his whole thing is swimming.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Obi-Wan could have just fucking parried that bitch, walked away. They were missing anyways. All you had to do was just walk back to the ship. He said, "It's my time to die," but it's like, bro, it's like I get.
I should just walk back to the ship.
Just walk back. They was missing anyways. Did that shit? Everybody else did it.
He could swim.
Fisto could have swam. Double-headed heart dude or double heart-headed dude. Fucking.
That is a terrible picture. Oh my god.
He got his mouth. It looked like he got punched in. in his jaw.
That's just a favorite.
He got folded by
The
Palpatine. It's
comments
so
are better.
quick.
This is a better picture. Like this is a tougher picture.
He's so dope in the Clone Wars series, but in Episode 3 of the trilogy, prequel trilogy, he gets folded mad quickly by Sidious. Like, that's a shame. Like, you develop this character to be such a badass, but when you see him in the movies, he's just gone.
That's what I'm saying, yo. They got killed by fucking minions.
Bro, kid caught the Fisto. You already know.
Fuck it. The Lego Star Wars game had more plot development. No, but it was. I had a lot more fun with that.
Just talking about your fucking ass.
You to apologize for your statements.
Fucking the Darth Maul fight did not give me as much satisfaction as getting a 100%. See all them little bricks go.
Yeah, those little bricks got you bricked up. That's crazy.
Honestly, I'm sitting there happy as shit. That's what you want to call it, sure. Sitting there gleeful.
Gleeful.
Shut the fuck up. Just say anything.
If I see a Mr. Softy's truck tomorrow, run into it at full speed, having that shit crash into me.
You said Santi?
A Mr. Softy's truck. I'm fucking with ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, Santi?
I thought you said Santi. I was like, damn. I haven't seen Santi in a while. I wonder what he's doing. I mean, I know he's in a pyramid scheme.
He's in a pyramid.
Hey, yo.
I don't know, probably.
I could see it.
I assume. He had the same vibe as Ricardo.
Yes, he did.
I feel like that's disrespectful.
Wait, are you talking about Tim Santi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because
I'm not
we
saying
also had another friend in the same friend group as Ricardo. His name was also Santi, and also in a pyramid scheme. He's in the same pyramid scheme as Ricardo.
Hey,
So many pyramid schemes.
Like, my thing is, like, does it not just get tired? Like, just showing up to a board meeting and, like, talking to, like, one new every month?
And then having to go home and sell candles. Yeah.
Right. Oh, is that what he sells candles?
I don't know. That's one of the pyramid schemes around the area.
I know my mom was thinking about joining a pyramid scheme for a little bit because she was, like, super low on. She was gonna sell these video phones, and this is like when the iPhone first came out, you know. It was like motherfuckers didn't know what a video chat was. It was like video chat conference phones. And then somebody pointed out at the meeting that you just take a camera, like a digital camera, because that was a thing. And they just took the whole phone, like everything about the phone, and they said, lay your BlackBerry on the table. You turn it on conference mode. If you want to talk on video, put a digital camera and you set it up. And it takes half the amount of time to set this shit up. And my mom left. But the dude who was trying to sell my mom and the other single moms the phones, he was panicking a little bit.
Other single moms.
It was like ACN phones, and that was like my first Adventure Quest password.
Respect.
That's all I remember from the meeting. I remember ACN. I was like, all right, this is gonna be my AQ password, or username or something. Honestly, it might still be my fucking Adventure Quest username. Might be AQ Worlds actually.
AQ Worlds. That reminds me. Somebody.
Oh, do you think $10 on eBay? These things were fucking terrible.
Hey, yeah. I remember somebody tried to get me into a pyramid scheme because I had to drive them to their meeting, and they were like, "Yeah, if you don't mind just sitting through it," because I was like, "All right. I mean, I don't care. I'm not doing anything." So I'm just sitting there listening at their bullshit, and then they were trying to recruit me, and every time when I asked them, I was like, "Okay, so how are you making this money?" and they kept switching it around, trying to avoid the question. I'm like, okay, so how are you making this money? And they're like, oh, well, you know, if you recruit so-so, they